Hello and welcome to day 18/19 of Vlogmas. I'm rolling these two together because after spending 6 hours whittling down 4.5 hours of footage for day 18's vlog, I had neither the time nor the inclination nor the energy nor the brain space to edit day 18. So I figured I'd squish them together, and actually it's ended up being a good decision because I haven't got an awful lot to show you today because I didn't vlog a lot of it. This is the third time I've tried to record this bit, so please bear with me. Let's start with day 18. We decided to make salt dough decorations, so I will show you how that went. Say hi.
Hi, camera.
Hi camera. Hi subscribers.
Hi, subscribers.
Where's Robin gone?
Robin.
Where's Robin gone? I don't know.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. We're going to make some decorations, aren't we? Right, we're going to do decorations. We're going to do salt dough decorations. Great job. You're going to do some you're going to do some measuring for Mama.
In the bowl.
Oh, I don't think we need the sheep in the bowl. Let's take the sheep out of the bowl and keep him safe. Right. So we need 4 cups of flour.
4 cups.
4 cups. Can you count to 4? 1,
2, 3, 1.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you pour it in? We need to fill this up with salt. Can you pour salt in this? Keep going.
Tiny Thomas in the snow.
Tiny Thomas is in the snow. He's in the flour, isn't he? We've got flour everywhere already. We've only just started. 1.5 cups of water. That's it. And we need another half a cup of water. Cup of the water. Right, careful. Right, pour it in.
Pour it in.
That's it. Oh, what do you know what Mummy's forgot? She's forgotten a spoon for doing stirring. Yeah, let's get a spoon.
Yeah.
So, right, Mum, you can play with your trains and Mummy will do the stir. Are you pulling funny faces? Yeah, look, it's dough. This isn't. What do you think? Squidgy? No, this isn't one we can eat. We must. You can't eat this one because it's got lots of salt in. Bless you. This one's got too much salt in to eat. What's the matter? What's Candy Cane James gone on the floor? Oh! Where's your hand gone? Where's it gone?
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to do some rolling in a minute. You get your hands in there. So what's that feel like?
Soft.
It feels soft. Wow, is it sticky too? Stuck on your fingers. Can we spread it out? Spread it out. Good spreading. Do some rolling
Making
now.
our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
It was really fun this year because Robin had opinions about what he wanted to do. He still tried to eat the salt dough, much like he did last year, but this year he was an active participant rather than me just holding him up and pressing his feet into circles of salt dough. And we had a lot of fun. I can't really think what we did for the afternoon. We went for a lovely long walk, went to work for a meeting, an unscheduled meeting. I wasn't in trouble. It was, everyone was being seen by, there's just some changes going on at the company and they wanted to explain them to us. So I had to go in on my day off. So I took Robin with me, who very much enjoyed the lemon drizzle cake and stole my cake too. Wouldn't give me his lemon drizzle in exchange, which doesn't strike me as being particularly fair, but there we are. That's what happens when you're dealing with a toddler. We then went for a long walk because he wanted to see the tunnel that you'll have seen in previous vlogs. He wanted to walk to the tunnel. It was a nice long nap. And I can't actually remember what we did yesterday afternoon in the end. I spent the evening slightly terrified of being locked in the office, which was ridiculous because there's no mechanism there anymore, editing the vlog. And I really, really enjoyed editing it, but it did take a very long time. The plan for today was to decorate the salt dough decorations that we made yesterday. There are a couple of issues with this. One, I had the oven up way too high for the decorations, so some of them had ballooned and inflated a bit. And the next was that Robin this morning, when I got up and took over at 9 o'clock for Alan to start his second day of his new job, he's loving it by the way, Robin decided he wants to make more gingerbread. And so I was like, yeah, okay, why not? So I thought, why not? Let's go and make it. And it was so much fun. It was just as much fun as the first time we did it. Possibly more enjoyable because Robin could remember bits about what we needed to do. He knew to tip things into the bowl. He knew to measure out the ginger. He knew to, I mean, obviously he doesn't know what numbers he's looking for yet. He's learning to recognise numbers. He can do 0, 1, 2, 3, iffy on 4, but 5 and 8 he's pretty good with. He can count. It's just reading the actual numerical digit things, whatever they're called. So yeah, I was telling him what numbers to look out for on the dial, and he got very excited when a 1 came up and we needed a 1. It was in the wrong place, but it doesn't matter. He was very excited. And he did so well with the rolling. The battle we had was that I wouldn't let him eat lots of raw dough. He really wasn't keen on that. And he even helped me wash up afterwards, which was really good fun. I'm sorry about the fact that the angle keeps changing and I keep changing, but every time I settle down to start getting into the swing of things, the cat has decided he wants to be on the dining room table, getting up to all sorts of naughty things. He's quite attracted to the salt dough decorations, actually. So I've just had to chuck him out. As you can hear, a little bit breathless. That's the old COVID for you. I'm going to grab my knitting while we do this as well. Let's change again. Okay, let's get some more work on this habitation throw done. So he's really been missing his family. Obviously, we've all had COVID and we've been trying to keep away from each other, and there's been various things. None of us have got ill at the same time. We've kind of been in relay. And he was talking about seeing his grandma, which is Alan's grandma. And so I said, well, all right, why not? We'll get the gingerbread out of the oven and we will see what happens. So I gave Grandma a ring and said, you know, are you all right if we come round? We're all COVID free. We tested negative, or Alan and Robin tested negative on Monday. I've been COVID free for a while. And she's like, yep, great. Just to let you know, Alan's cousin's is coming round with his daughter, which meant that Robin's second cousin, I think, or third cousin, I don't know. But anyway, cousins to all intents and purposes would be there. And the first time he met her, he really, really liked her and they got on really well. So knowing that she was going to be there, I changed our plans again from decorating the salt dough decorations. I grabbed a Tupperware, grabbed 6 of the decorations, enough for 3 each, because that's how maths works, and picked up these chalk paints that I've got. So they are, or paint sticks I should say, they work in the same way as a Pritt stick or like a lipstick, in that you twiddle the bottom and it comes up. Consistency and texture, it's quite similar to oil paint, but you apply it in a similar way to a pastel. It's like an oil pastel type thing. But yeah, it's paint essentially, and because it's in a stick form, it's much tidier and portable. So I shoved those in a Tupperware with 6 of the decorations, and I asked her, would you like to decorate these? And bless them, the 2 children sat there sharing the colours and decorating their ornaments. I wish I'd remembered the twine, but unfortunately I left it at home, but you can't remember everything. So we then shared some gingerbread, and the children sat and did puzzles, and I knit about a row on my habitation and chatted with Grandma, and it was really nice. It was a really nice sort of family time, and it was quite nice because obviously I was at Grandma's and there was another child there. I wasn't vlogging. I took a couple of pictures which I've either put in or I will put in now, one of the two. Yeah, he had such a lovely time that when we left just after 12, I thought I'll get him home for lunch. The car suddenly went very quiet and we'd only got 2 minutes down. Bearing in mind we're only like a 2-minute drive anyway from Grandma's. We walk quite often. It's about half an hour walk maybe. It's not bad. It's uphill, which sucks, but coming down's easier. Coming home's easy. He'd fallen asleep, and so he ended up going straight to bed without any lunch. And when he woke up, his Lolly and Papa were here, because we'd invited them to come over for coffee, knowing that my mother-in-law has finished work for Christmas now. She's off for a couple of weeks, and my father-in-law finishes sort of around 3 o'clock-ish. So we said, do you guys want to come over and have a coffee and see Robin, because obviously you haven't seen him in a while. And so he was very cranky about being woken up at 3:15, but delighted to see his Lolly and Papa. And again, I had thought maybe we could paint the decorations this afternoon, but Robin just was enjoying their company, and again I just sat and chatted and relaxed and enjoyed it and didn't pick up the camera, and it was really nice. The camera doing vlogging has been great in that it's enabling me to capture these moments, making sure we do. Husband's got pretty good at capturing these moments as well, and sort of noticing moments to capture, because the Vlogmas is a memory for us to look back on as well, not just entertainment and hopefully education sounds poncy, but you know what I mean, tutorials and things and ideas for you. But yeah, it was nice to just be in the moment a little bit more today. And yeah, especially like the gingerbread, I didn't vlog it because we'd just done it, but I spent the whole time focused on him. I mean, to be fair, like when I made it before, I set up the camera on my tripod. It's so much easier having a tripod. You can set it up and more or less forget about it and get on with your day, or get on with whatever you're doing. I check the angle occasionally, but it's not a preoccupation. So he's just gone to bed. Hubby went and got dinner with him. Got a cheeky McDonald's, quite nice. And he's gone up to bed with his present from Tumbleted. Now I'm just recording this and I'm going to go and edit. So that's it. That's my 2 days really. Not a lot happening. I do need to, oh, I made some more of those cranberry orange scones. They were really good again. And my mother-in-law, who's the dairy-free person, said they were really good. So I've got enough now to stick in the freezer for the rest of the hampers. I'm going to do 4 hampers this year. I haven't quite decided who's getting what yet. But talking about knitting, it's now the 20th and it's the point in time where I should be, or tomorrow's the 20th, and it's the point in time where I should be getting things into the post for Christmas. And a number of them aren't going to make it. And I know that I need to give myself a break. I'm busy, I've got a toddler, I work, I've had COVID, my husband's had COVID. There's been a lot going on in these last few weeks, but it has got to me a little bit. I've gone from saying I'm not really doing any Christmas making because I don't want to put myself under any pressure, to somehow doing lots of Christmas making. And I know why. It's because I want to make things for people. I want them to know I'm thinking of them and hopefully love what they receive. But so I know how I've got myself into this mess again. And I know I should give myself a break, but it has upset me a little bit that I haven't finished everything I was hoping to. I've messaged the person I'm making the hot water bottle cover for, and I am and from what I gather from the messages that have been flashing up across my screen while I've been chatting to you, she's absolutely fine with that. I want to carry on making it with all the love and care and thought that I'd put into the planning of it and the gathering of the materials. I don't want to rush it. It's good. It's a new to me craft anyway. I mean, not necessarily the paper piecing itself, like the prepping the hexagons, but so luckily I've done that before. Yeah. So, I mean, I've got lots of, this is the 3rd time I've recorded this, and I have got lots of half-formed thoughts about making, about my making habits, about deadlines and all the rest of it. So what I'd like to know from you guys is, how do you experience not just Christmas, but any kind of time of year when it comes to gift making, birthdays, special occasions, etc.? And how do you approach it? I don't think I could. I know some people do start making in the summer, but I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could start making even in January, because I want to move on to new things. I'm very much an all squirrel sort of maker, which is how I ended up at one point with 50 whips, although 24 of those were down to a certain Ellen that we all know and love. Cheers, Els. I have done a bit of stream of consciousness in the last couple of recordings of this intro, and it ended up waffling on for a lot. So I think actually what I need to do is spend some time assessing, evaluating, reflecting, which is quite appropriate for Advent, reflecting on my own practices and what I do and how I do it. Tonight, a little bit of plum chutney, a little bit of knitting, Christmas card writing, wrapping presents, admin-y stuff. I'm not going to record it. I'm going to go and edit this now. Alan's doing bedtime, which means I've got a little bit of time to edit this and get it up and out, and then I can just spend the evening feeling a little bit more calm, hopefully, and getting my ducks a little bit in a row. Plus, I never got my fairy light bath the other night, and my book and those fairy lights are really calling to me. I really fancy that. I might just completely slack off all the Christmas duties and have a bubble bath. Oh, with regards to the regularity of the vlogs, I'm not sure I'm going to upload every day now for this last week of Vlogmas. I know I can do it because I did it last year, so I kind of met that element of the challenge, but I want this to still be fun, and I'm at the stage now where I just want to relax into Christmas and enjoy these final days, and I haven't watched a Christmas movie yet and things like that, so we'll see. Thank you so much for being along on the ride so far, and I'm thrilled to little mint balls that you enjoyed last night's vlog, which went up at 1:30 this morning, or 2 o'clock this morning. I'm absolutely thrilled that you like it. It took a lot of work, but I enjoyed doing the work, and I wasn't sure how well it would go down because it is one of my longer vlogs. It's about 8 seconds longer than the previous longest one, but it went down quite well, and although that's not sustainable on a daily or even weekly basis to vlog like that and edit videos like that, it does make me want to think about how I can incorporate different format podcasts into 2024. I had been toying with the idea of going monthly, thinking I might be able to stick to that, but then again, I'm just terrible with a deadline. Let me know your thoughts anyway, and have a great evening, and I'll see you when I see you.